G here from OG Creations. This week, we're taking another detour because my little girl is turning 17 and I can't believe it.
I can't believe it!
And when I started planning for this one months ago, I thought, what would a modern 17-year-old woman want for her party?
That's easy. World peace.
Then I saw my niece posting photos from her prom, and I was like, ding, ding, ding! Prom would be perfect. What is the number one thing that every 17-year-old high schooler looks forward to? Now, where I grew up, more than likely it was giving birth. But after that, prom was a close second. And as you could see from parties in the past, I could not have any old prom theme. I would have to create one that would be exciting and that would perfectly capture Celie. Now, Celie doesn't wear glasses or paint-covered overalls, so she's not Laney Boggs from She's All That. She also doesn't sing or dance, so High School Musical and Footloose was out of the question. That's when I started thinking about Celie's personality. She goes from sweet, cuddly love bug to demonic, yodeling banshee in the turn of a dime. Jesus Christ. There she is. And what movie would best represent that?
Carrie.
Carrie. Carrie will be our theme. So this week, you're going to join me as I turn our basement into a gymnasium to hold the Love Amongst the Stars prom theme from Carrie. Now we're going to have endless blue mylar curtains, literally hundreds of silver glitter stars, a ceiling covered with streamers, a starry floor, a throne set for a queen, and even a disco ball. So grab all the quarters you can find for those locker room vending machines. Locate your nearest pig farm, dust off your nice blue tuxedos.
Now look at me, Pete. Don't I look sharp?
Because this is my promposal to all of you.
Wait, what the freak is a promposal?
Celie's turning 17 and we're going to prom. This is going to be great. Let's get started. Before I start decorating, I have a couple of special items I need to create to make Celie's birthday party a little extra. And for those, I needed to hit up a craft store. Now, I did not have a list of materials I needed, I just had the ideas of what I wanted to make. So after 2.5 hours of going back and forth inside of a Michael's, figuring out a new way of creating something or changing my idea, I bought all of the materials and I headed home to start the projects. My first project was a kitty-sized corsage. Here I am using rubber jewelry thread and a silver jewelry base. Now, this rubbery thread wasn't the easiest to use, and it definitely would not hold a knot, so each time I tied the knot, I added a drop of super glue so it would stay secure. Here, I'm now adding rose quartz beads to each side of that silver base. Using every crafter's and drag queen's best friend, E6000, I start to arrange and secure silk flowers to the silver base until it's just the right size for Celie's tiny little wrist. Once I was happy with the final placement of flowers, I set it aside for 48 hours for the glue to fully dry. Then I tied a knot in the back, secured that with more super glue, and cut off the extra string.
Ray,
I might have known it would be red. I can see your dirty pillows. Everyone will.
My next project was to create a Prom Queen and Prom King sash. Since our decorations were blue, gold, and silver, I decided to use navy blue silk 1.5 inch ribbon for the base of the sash. This copper ribbon was my size template that I used to measure Celie and Ashan across their shoulder down to their little hip bone. Once cut to size and the ends finished, I apply gold glitter scrapbooking letters. I secured the two sides together with a dot of superglue. And finally, I covered that spot of the superglue that made the ribbon a little darker with a small stoned crown sticker. Party day. Time to start decorating. I start by laying a black and white starry paper floor that I purchased from Anderson Prom. Set up my backdrop stand. Next, I hang some of the 30 navy blue mylar curtains that I purchased from Amazon. I could still see our stairs from behind those curtains, so I cut a few strips about 8 feet in length of the leftover starry floor and secured that with tape to the back of the backdrop stand. I then cover all the wall surfaces with the remaining navy blue mylar curtains. I hang a customizable banner with gold glitter lettering. Since this was Celie's party, I decided to use CNA High. That stands for Celie, Nettie, and Ashan, instead of Bates High School, like from the movie Carrie. I need a little stage for the crowning, so I use one of my tie-dyed boxes and flip it over and place a navy blue piece of sequin fabric on top of it. And let me just say, I purchased 2 of these from Amazon. Both were new. One was cryovac and perfect. The other was in a plastic bag and I thought it had just been punctured and the air was out of it. I was so wrong with that. When I opened it up, there was this cheap confetti all over it, huge chunks of frosting and cake crumbs on it, and half of the sequins were gone. Obviously it had been used before, and since it was going on the ground and the cats were going to be around it, I did not want to press my luck, and so I chucked it because I wanted something that was sanitized and new. I placed this pet sofa, also purchased from Amazon, on top of the little stage and tape a few silver glitter stars attached with some silver pipe cleaners to the back. This is going to be the Prom Queen's throne. For the 2 days before, I had tied fishing line to 215 silver glitter stars. I am now securing the lines with packing tape to the ceiling. I use a command strip and hook that's able to hold up to 5 pounds. This will hold the 8-inch mirror ball that I purchased also from Amazon. I also hung 6 of the same hooks, 3 at the top of the room, left, center, right, and 3 at the bottom of the room. I tied fishing line to connect the top and bottom hooks, like bottom, top, left, bottom, top, center, bottom, top, right. And I will use these to run silver cray paper streamers to create those ceiling swags. Finally, I'll add in some party lights to help set the mood. And here's our final product. Let's bring the birthday girl into the party. And of course, little brother Ashan was also invited to the prom, and he wanted to coordinate with Celie's corsage, so here he is in a sexy pink little bow tie. You may have noticed that he looks a bit slimmed down. Unlike other Hollywood elite, he's not on Ozempic. He was diagnosed with a hypothyroid. He gets twice daily applications of juicy ear rubs, and the weight is already starting to come back. Ashan loves a good party, especially with all that extra energy he had before we knew of the thyroid issue. Celie, on the other hand, was not so excited to share her special night with her baby brother, so she challenged him to a dance battle.
Fellas, take it. Punch it. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother.
Okay, since smacks are happening, let's get him back upstairs and bring out the birthday cake so attention is back on Celie. I have explained in birthday videos of the past that I create my tuna cakes by taking 10 to 12 cans of sodium-free, water-packed, flaked tuna and press all the water out of it and then finally break it up with my hands. I then use a few drops of an all-natural 100% plant-based, non-alcohol-based food coloring. This time I used white and navy to make swirled little cupcakes, easy finger foods to be enjoyed on the dance floor or while hovering by a spiked punch bowl. Happy birthday, sweet girl. Blow out your candles and make a wish. Okay, so I work from home, and these two little ones are the only ones I speak to on a regular basis during the day. So I am now keenly aware of their daily routines, their meows, the sounds they make when they're about to hit the litter box, not feeling well. You get the point. Here, I am picking up on the fact that Celie is still pissed that her little brother came down and took some of the attention away from her. She's normally a food hooverer, so her ignoring this is the very first sign. Her pacing was the next sign. And like I said at the intro, Carrie was the perfect prom theme. Food strikes leads to pouting, which leads to shouting, which, well, just leads to... I think it's time to crown the prom queen to see if that will lighten the mood. And promise, no pig's blood.
Do we have time for a movie montage?
Maybe some catnip food-themed gifts will help. All joking and faux massacres aside, we're all extremely tired here. The clock just hit 3 a.m. and we've been up all day planning and getting ready for this party. I'm going to head upstairs and give Ashan his gifts and crown our prom king, and Celie can continue to get high and hit some after parties. Oh, my sweet, obnoxious, annoying, spotty little girl. You drive me up the frickin' wall every single day, but there's no place I'd rather be. I just wish Miss Nettie could have been here to celebrate with us. I hope you've had a very special day. Just know your dads and your brother loves you very much. Happy birthday, sweetie.